Kane, and Harry Kane is the best English striker at the moment in this England side. But in terms of all time, Tony, English strikers, where does Harry Kane rank for you?
Oh, wow. And he did a good thing, that one. He was better than Maguire's because he headed it down. So just put that boy to bed. He finished that, headed it down. Great finish. Well, it's really difficult to compare strikers over generations, you know, it really is. He's a little bit of a throwback to the good old day, my old day, when we had the big centre forwards he can hold up the ball. We had a guy playing with me at Arsenal called Alan Smith, got 2 golden boots, and he was a bit of an unsung hero for us, but you know, we won the league in 89 and 91 with him. He could hold up the ball, he could get in the box, he's got both foot, you know, a bit like Van Basten, the best player I ever played against. You know, Van Basten was an incredible number 9, you know, and I don't put Harry up there just yet with Van Basten, but, you know, there is similarities. I think Van Basten was a little bit quicker, but certainly Harry's got technical ability, got good control, he can hold up the ball, he gets in the box, good awareness, pulls off strikers, both boxes, like I said previously. You know, we've had some phenomenal. Gary Lineker was a completely different player. You know, he was a poacher, he was quicker. And we've got people like Mickey Owen, who was smaller and as well. And so, you know, it's a different type of player. But for me, if I had to pick one over Gary Lineker, all these kind of mentioned that I've in the past centre forwards, I'd probably go with Harry because he does such a great job. You know, Alan Shearer did it for us as well. That near post space defensively, they contribute to the defenders. So I'm going to put, you know, Harry Kane right up there.
Martin?
That's interesting. Well, it's interesting, and Tony, I defer to Tony in this one because he obviously played with those players. So I think looking at them from a playing viewpoint, and he would have been with them all the time. So I do defer to that. Of the 3 players that you mentioned, Kane and Lineker and Shearer, Tony's absolutely right. Lineker was a different type of player, a jack in the poacher, fox in the box, or whatever they call those particular things. Shearer was immensely strong, very, very strong, maybe not the quickest in the world. I'm not so sure that Harry Kane's the quickest in the world either, but Kane's a very, very good player in a very, very good team at this minute. I think that Shearer was a terrific player. I have to say, maybe going back when I was growing up, maybe the legendary Jimmy Greaves might have been as good as any of them, to tell you the truth, but that's another story again. But of those players that you mentioned there, Michelle, those 3, if I was at this stage now, if my whole life depended on it, I probably would have gone for Shearer.
Very interesting picks.
My life doesn't depend on it, so it doesn't matter.
Sorry, Michelle, if we've got time, I get it. The difference for me, I think Alan didn't make as many goals as Harry does. I think Harry's got the ability to come off and bring other people into play. I think Alan was an out-and-out centre forward.
Very good point. I defer to that, Tony. Seriously, I do. A very good point indeed. I agree. So I haven't changed my mind, but it's a very good point.